The world is changing fast, but you can learn it at a slower pace.
Special English.
Please note that the following stories are read by AI, but all information has been written and verified by professional editors. You are listening to Special English.
A Chinese lunar exploration team plans to conduct research on a lunar surface greenhouse. That is according to Wang Chung, a researcher at the Lunar Exploration and Space Program Center of the China National Space Administration. By utilizing lunar surface construction technologies, they hope to build a greenhouse that will enable rovers and robots on the moon to better and more easily endure the harsh conditions of the lunar night. Lasting 14 days, and with temperatures dropping to minus 200 degrees Celsius, the lunar night poses severe challenges. Wang believes that as the lunar exploration moves toward long-term stays on the moon, such a greenhouse on the lunar surface will prove useful. According to Wang, also Deputy Chief Designer of the Chang'e 6 mission, by studying the samples returned by Chang'e 6, Chinese scientists have made a series of major scientific breakthroughs, revealing for the first time the evolutionary history of the lunar far side. On June 25, 2024, the returner of the Chang'e 6 probe made a landing in northern China, bringing back close to 2,000 grams of samples from the far side of the moon, the first time in human history.
You are listening to Special English.
The Second World Humanoid Robot Games will be held in Beijing from August 22nd to 26th, featuring over 30 events that showcase the latest advancements in embodied intelligence and fine manipulation capabilities. According to the organizers, this year's competition consists of two main categories: competitive events and scenario-based contests. The competitive category comprises 26 events in 9 disciplines: athletics, football, gymnastics, weightlifting, martial arts, as well as street dance, sport dance, tug of war, and pitch pot, which is a traditional Chinese precision control game derived from ancient archery rituals. The scenario-based category includes 6 events set in real-world environments, namely factories, hotels, homes, emergency response sites, hospitals, and retail spaces. Compared with the inaugural games, this year's events have been comprehensively refined to better showcase the advancement of robotics technology and its practical applications in both industrial and everyday settings, while also making the competitions more challenging and engaging. China has released a set of guidelines to promote green design for industrial products in a bid to help advance the country's green transition across society and the economy. These guidelines, jointly released by the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology and 4 other state organs, aim to guide research and development personnel in adopting green design principles, promote green design solutions, and help develop green products. The guidelines outline practical measures in areas such as integrating artificial intelligence with green design, developing green design standards, cultivating green design talent, and deepening international cooperation. The Ministry of Industry and Information Technology said it will encourage key sectors nationwide to align with the priorities set out in the guidelines and develop green design solutions that are technologically advanced, economically viable, and balanced in terms of supply and demand. Studies show that 80% of resource consumption and environmental impact across a product's life cycle is determined at the design stage. China has so far cultivated 451 demonstration enterprises for green design in industrial products and developed nearly 200 evaluation standards for green design products.
You are listening to Special English.
According to the National Energy Administration, China's total installed power generation capacity reached 3.96 billion kilowatts by the end of March, up 15.5% year on year. Solar power continued its rapid expansion, with capacity soaring 31.3% to 1.24 billion kilowatts. Wind power also posted strong growth, rising 22.4% to 660 million kilowatts. The administration added that the country's average utilization hours of power generation equipment stood at 703 hours in the first quarter, down 66 hours from the same period last year.
That is the end of today's program. I hope you will join us every day to learn English at a slower pace.